Top to bottom, this was one of the more complete games for the Saints this season. Offense, defense, and special teams dominated from start to finish in the Saints' 24-6 win over the New York Giants. Welcome back to The Dot. Post-game coverage presented by Matt Bowers Auto Group. I'm Brooke. Quarterback Derek Carr had his most efficient performance of the year as a New Orleans Saint, completing 82.1% of his passes, threw for 218 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Saints were also perfect in the red zone, an area they have cleaned up as of late. In the Saints' last 3 games, they are 9 of 10 in the red zone.
We spent a little bit extra time on it throughout the week in certain areas and fit it in certain ways, and I think that's helped. I do. Whenever you emphasize something and you work hard at it and everyone buys in, it usually gets better. And so we're proud of that, and we want to continue to improve that.
Carr did a good job of spreading the ball around today in the passing game and got all 3 tight ends involved. Juwan Johnson and Jimmy Graham both finished the game with a touchdown apiece.
This is something that just we expected. I mean, that's something that we expect, every week. That's why we work so hard during camp. I think, kind of it starts with us because we block and we, catch passes. So for us, it always starts in the tight end room, and we kind of bring that juice, and that's kind of something that we can, keep building on. I think that's, yeah.
As good as the offense performed today, the defense stole the show, stifling the Tommy DeVito hype train. DeVito finished the day with a 72.8 passer rating, no touchdowns, and was sacked 7 times. 7 sacks in a game is a new game high for the Saints in 2023. The Giants finished the day with less than 200 offensive yards and only 60 yards on the ground. Saquon Barkley finished the day with just 14 rushing yards, and tight end Darren Waller was kept at bay with just 4 catches for 40 yards.
I thought our guys did a good job of understanding, rush lane integrity, and how we had to rush this quarterback. And then when we did get him off the spot, guys were able to finish and get him on the ground. And I think that's really been probably the biggest difference, really, when you look at the last 2 weeks, is I think, we've been able to finish much better on the quarterback when we've been able to get him off the spot. And so, but certainly this was probably our best day in terms of, being able to get after the quarterback and being able to finish on the quarterback.
I think we got enough guys, in the back end, in the linebacker room that, can make life, pretty hard, for the offense. So, like I said, I thought we did a good job on first down, second down, third down was all right. And, I think if we could play like that and tackle the way we tackled today, we'll be right on time for, whatever it is that's in front of us.
Demario Davis led the defense with 10 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 tackles for a loss. Tano Passanio finished the day with 3 sacks, and the rookie, Brian Brzee, had 2 sacks in the win. Now, after the defense had a big play, they celebrated by mocking the Tommy DeVito hand gesture.
We talked about it a little bit. I have some Italian blood in me, so I had to throw it up. But yeah, it was just, I feel like people just kind of started doing it after someone did it, so it was funny.
The Paisan, yeah. I can't take credit for it. I'll give it to our rookie. He definitely had the idea of putting the Italian fingers up, and I think it was definitely worked out.
We couldn't let the Italian mob legend grow on us, so we had to put a stop to it. Hopefully he can pick it back up next week, but it wasn't this week.
The Saints will have a short week to prepare for the Rams. New Orleans will travel to L.A. for a Thursday night game in SoFi Stadium. And we will continue breaking down the Saints win over the Giants tonight live on NewOrleans.Football. We'll see you there.